Fiber Arts. Gosh, it seems like it's been a while since I've got a new video out, but it's really only been about 10 days, 9 days. So I wanted to do my TDF wrap-up. Unfortunately, the last few days of TDF, when I thought I was going to sprint through to the finish, I really did not get hardly anything done, but sometimes it's like that. But I wanted to go through the whole wrap-up here of what we have. First, we'll just do what we finished, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about odds and ends, which is why I don't have any videos up, because I kept getting sidetracked with all these singles. I literally have singles everywhere. I'm going to need to get my act together and start videoing some of this stuff. So let's swing in here and take a look at what we've accomplished. So let's take a closer look at some of the techniques that we learned. One of the first things we did was this poison dart frog, and this was about 4 ounces. And this ended up being about a worsted weight. And we did spinning from the fold, and this was chain plied. And it helped to really maintain the colors so that it didn't all just turn into various brown. You can really see the turquoise popping in this. This is one of my favorite spins of TDF, I think, although we're getting to my favorite later. But this one is lovely. The next thing that we were doing was we did some woolen prep bats. This was one of my fractal 3-ply progressive fractal bats. And I spun this nice and chunky so we could get through it quick. And this one was the woolen prep worsted spin, which was the short forward draw. Remember how that one went. And then this one was another bat that I had made. It was the bat version of the 3-ply fractal kit called Misty Morning, Misty Sunrise, something like that. And I spun these the same. They're both kind of a chunkier weight yarn, you know, Aran, maybe a little thick Aran weight. And you can kind of see the difference in those. This was a woolen prep spun woolen, which was long draw. So we got nice fun time with that. And these are not in order, because I think this was actually the first thing we did. This was the low energy fold single. This was the Malabrigo Noob, and this was just one of my favorites too. I really love the colors. This is so soft, and it's surprisingly not flimsy. So I think this is going to knit up beautifully. I'm looking forward to doing something with that. Probably a nice big soft squishy cowl. And then this was the high energy fold singles. And this is going to weave. I'm going to weave this into a beautiful scarf with some commercial warp, and this is going to be great. So we learned those two techniques, the fulling the singles, high and low energy. And then we went on to the sock blend. This was the Superwash Merino, and we did 2 singles of the Superwash Merino and 1 single of the mohair, merino with mohair. And this is what we got. It's beautiful. It has this really nice sheen from the mohair. And this was just a little side thing I didn't even do a video on, but I had a little leftover. I was experimenting. I remember how I said I was thinking about doing the toe with spinning some of this chain ply, and after I looked at it, I decided I didn't like it. So I'm actually spinning the straight up gray for the toe and heel for this sock that we're gonna make. And I'll do a video on that eventually. Soonish. And then we get to the car spinning. Oh my god, I love this. This is Polworth and silk, and you just want to put your face in it. It's so light and soft and scrumptious. I just love it. I love the colors. I loved everything about this 2-ply, and this was just a 2-ply spin. I spun it woolen, and this is a worsted prep. So this yarn is going to be wonderful. It's going to wear just fine. I'm going to make something wonderful with this. 8 glorious ounces, and the way I spun it, it is sort of a progressive as well. Apparently I'm on a progressive kick. I didn't know it, but I am. And then we start getting to the hodgepodge lodge here. So I really wanted to spin this one just because I wanted to test spin it. This is the Moonlit Seas, and I got the first single finished, and I videoed it fully expecting I was going to have it done for our sprint to the finish, and I just did not have time. So I will have that video for you. I just did the first single though. I will need to video these other 2 singles, and then we'll just ignore the fact when I say at the beginning that it's the stage 19 or stage 20 of TDF. We'll just ignore that part. The other thing we have over here that I have random singles are more of this beautiful, beautiful from Create Yarnworks. This is the same as this, same fiber. This is Polworth and Silk, different dye job, same fiber. I just love it, and I'm doing that on my EEW6 here, and just look at how pretty this single is. Oh, it's so pretty. And so we're going to chain ply that, and I will try to get a little of that on video as well. And then the other one that I am deep into that I thought I was going to have time to get to was this beautiful. This is Jakira Farms, and this is an indie dyer that I love. And this is Humbug Merino, and I will video me spinning the second half of this if I can ever clear any of these bobbins. When I do that, we're just going to chain ply this all along. What I might do is actually, I'll probably just chain ply this and start all over again and just film the second half for you, because I should have done a large bobbin, but I just did it on a regular bobbin. It won't all fit. So I'll chain ply this up onto a jumbo bobbin, and then we'll do it again, and that'll be cool because I won't have to rush to show you the final yarn. I can do it all in one video, so that'll be quick. And then what else did we not get to? Oh, this. There was a couple things we didn't get to. We didn't get to the blueberry pie one or the blueberry muffin that I wanted to do. And I think I'm going to spin this very soon too. And I didn't even start it, but this is the Diablo. And this is the one that has all the gorgeous luxury fibers in it. It's silk and merino, and I think there's some yak in there, or alpaca. I think it's alpaca. It's alpaca, silk, and merino. So it's beautiful, and I really want to spin this. It's going to have a nice halo. So overall, very successful TDF. I did not do a yardage count because I don't do my yardage until I cake up my yarn for a project, unless I need to, although I'm considering changing my approach. But I can't change it yet because I think when I'm going to count it, if I'm going to count it for efficiency's sake, I would do it when I'm winding it onto my Nitty Knotty. Just won't have the accounting for shrinkage. Anyhow, this is it. This is all of the gloriousness of TDF. I really had a wonderful time with you guys. If you want to have a preference as to what you want to see spun up first, please comment below. I can do the Jakira, we can do the Moonlit Seas, or we can do this one, whichever one you want to start first. Just let me know, and I will spin away on that and get it to you hopefully by next weekend. Oh, actually, I have a little something special for you next weekend. I'm going to my niece's wedding, and I already made a video up, and that will be the Mawada silk hankies. You'll love that. It's super fun, and I just bought a whole bunch. I have all the blanks, and hopefully I'll be dyeing them soon, maybe even this weekend, and I'm going to have some up on my website. So I will see you guys next time. Until then, spin happy.